Well, g'day tubes, how's she going today? Pretty good. So we're gonna run this pretty sweet tool here, this giant hunk of metal, which probably weighs, I don't know, 15-20 pounds anyways. Turn some lights on the subject. There we go, now you can see it. That is my grommet for like banners and stuff, basically. I haven't used it for quite a while, but this is actually my cover here for my sawmill. It's basically like an extra large barbecue cover kind of thing. So we're going to do some grommet work to this, because the only thing, it fits, but the only thing to really hold it are these Velcro strappy things on the side. And I can get one down and the other one, then it's too small kind of thing. So what I wanted to do is put some grommets all along the bottom here. That's to help with holding underneath. I could put like a tie from here around underneath through to the other side. Either rope or some bungee cords or something, I don't know. But this thing works pretty good. I'm going to do one probably in the corner here and then every foot. So this is a pretty neat little process here. You get, of course, the big press, and then this guy goes up on the plunger, and that's part of your thing that's actually cuts through the material there. You can see that little cutter thingy there. And then on the other side, on the bottom of the thing here, you'll get one of these guys, and that into the bottom side kind of thing. So it's kind of a neat little process here. We'll maybe get you at the end of the table here so you can kind of see. And we'll slam some guys in. Okay, so we'll bring this machine over here. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. This thing's all cast iron. So they have different sizes you can change to on these things too. I just have the one standard size. So this little guy with the cutter, we want to put him up underneath there. You can see it would kind of clip onto there. So that's where this guy goes. Kind of sits there. Make sure that this little die plate is clean. It's got a bit of dust and crap on it, but that's okay, it should work. And like I say, this little guy has to go cup side up. Fits in there perfectly. And this thing, I'm gonna try to go maybe right through kind of here where it's kind of doubled over a little bit. So we're gonna put one there maybe. And this thing, you just kind of mash her down, and then it's not really the best table for it. And that should have mashed her in, and it also cuts the little hole out. Yeah, I think that'll work. So this is hopefully not going to rip on me here. This depends how tight you pull that, but we'll get you to the end of the table here, and we'll put one in about every foot. Okay. Put one in about every foot. Let's get a measuring Dewey out here. Every foot should be good. That'll give me lots to go to. We got a little bit more past that guy. We'll have to move it down and measure. And then of course there's a second side to it too here, so we got to flip it over and do that side too. So a bunch of those out. A bunch of rings here. Hopefully this table will hold up here. It's not really kind of meant to support this kind of pushing down stuff. Just try not to slam both of them together, because that wouldn't be so good. Yeah. Pull a little fabric out. Find our next mark. So there. Put this guy in. We've got to make sure these things will kind of, the little bottom rings will kind of chew them to kind of stick together really good. That's hurting the table. Push the stuff out. ring, another grommet top, or whatever you want to call that. This is more meant for like banners, which I've used it for banners and stuff. That's what I used to think what I got it for, was for banners. We got a single guy. Sometimes you do that, it'll just kind of fall apart. When I used to do more sign work, kind of like the banner behind us here that's been up here for years. This banner, it's got the BILLSTMAXX banner, and it's got the grommets in the top there too, right? Same sort of deal. So yeah, same sort of deal. Alright, so we got down to here. We should be getting close to our side. Yeah, okay. So we want to do another foot. And then I'll put one maybe right in that end. Okay, so that one in there. Good. This one, I think, no, it's a single. And this one here. I'm going to stick one right in this end here too. Okay. I should do anything along this end. I don't, well, this is supposed to unzipper here too, which is kind of nice, but normally what I was doing was tying this together on one end, and you could hold down with one of these too, so it would be a good idea to, what the heck, we've got lots of grommets, we'll throw it in the middle there too. Of course, these do come in different colors too. You can get the chrome ones, the silvery chrome ones, or okay. And we'll get this hole here. We're going to put one on this end too. And we'll start measuring down until we get to the other side, and then we've got some nice fresh bungee cords to. So we'll put one right at the edge of this seam here. We've got some fresh bungee cord to try it outside there after here. Should be good. Okay, now we'll start measuring down those foots. 12 and 12 is 24. And we want to go 36 and 48's about there too. Okay. Single ring. Cutting guy. Had a lot of problems with this cover. We had a really good windstorm there about a week ago, and I pulled this thing back on like 3 times, and I didn't really have anything to tie it down with, right? So we come out that night after the sort of the wind had tapered off a bit, and it was ripped right off the mill, and it was laying down on the bottom of the mill. Like, holy! So the thing moved, but this should help. At least I can get something to go underneath of them. They should have really, well, this cover was like $130, so who knows? They really should have installed something like this, you would think, for your customer, but I guess it's not really expected for the barbecue cover. Okay, so we got another one there. I think these things come in like a pack of 100 or something. Each piece, each side. So it really wasn't too bad. Okay, about to measure again here. See, right over there. And stick one on this end too, and we'll just make sure we got everything after that. Pretty sweet tool. This thing, it was bloody expensive. I think I paid like $500 for this thing when I got it. And that was, whew, it's got to be getting on 15 years ago now, I would say. Had this thing for quite a while. I really don't use it much, so. Okay. And we should put one maybe middle here now too, yeah. I'm gonna put one in the middle and then one on this end too, I guess. Why not? We're here smushing them in, we might as well do them. I would say the more the merrier, because eventually I'll probably end up ripping one of these if the cover lasts that long, that is. But, yeah, no. Okay, so let's just put one kind of midway here. Good, and one more on this end here. Oh, look at this. There's one of the little punchings from one of these guys, or yeah, probably one of these guys or something. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I think we're punched. I think we're punched. There's all our punchings. We call them punchings. A little brass punching, or whatever those things. I don't know if they're brass, but they're probably colored. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be good. Let me just dump these out here for a second. Alright, we'll take this cover outside here. We got handles on the top here for pulling it off, I guess. This thing's been on there for, it's probably got to be almost a year now. Okay, head her outside and try this out. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this out here. Even the old sawdust from, like, you know, when we used it last there. Oh man, it still smells good. Oh, I wish you guys could smell it. I know you can't, but someone could come up, like I say, if someone could come up with that actual smell-o-vision thing, man, you'd have more money than Elon Musk or any of those Richie Riches. But anyways, we got some pretty heavy-duty them guys to put on this here too. Somewhere, hopefully we can, you know, attach it, wrap it around, and then hook it on something. Because these things are going to be hanging down kind of low here, so. But anyways, let's see if we can get this figured out here again. It's a fun thing to get on here, but it's not terrible bad. I haven't poked a hole through it yet, which is good. got a big rain coming up this weekend, so I really wanted to get this kind of going here. But let's see, I gotta take this coat off. It's not really hot out here or nothing, but it's just a freaking nuisance. You can see there, even though how it's blowing around, it does that, and then it starts taking off, we'll say. So we will try to pinch her down a bit here. And let's see if I can go around here. Yeah. I think I'm liking that. It's a little snugger anyways. And I can maybe even tie the front down and then just tie it down to the back somewhere. Bring this over here maybe. Yeah. I gotta bring you with us here. Let's get you off this tripod so you can actually see what's going on here. What's going on? So I got 3 more straps. So that one I just kind of took and went down there. And I wouldn't mind something maybe pulling down here somewhere. This is a lot harder with one hand. We can come up here and maybe hook onto that guy. It's giving her a bit of pull that way, but that's okay. We should get something on the back here, I guess, too. Oh yeah, that's much better. I should have done this a long time ago. Long time ago should have done this. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a little flappy there, but seems to have pretty good tension on everything. I think that's going to be better. Now, this was always a problem here too, because this was loose. This would get snow on it and then sink, and then you'd have a big cavity of snow in there. How many we got left? 1. I got 1 left. Well, we got 1 spot there. If I can reach it. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Nope. Stay. This is definitely a lot easier with 2 hands, but for you guys, oh, excellent. A little bit floppy here, but see, this is a kind of a pokey spot here, up in here too, and that's the cap. It's not so bad, but this is definitely should probably have something go over there first. But it hasn't poked through yet, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's not so bad there, but it's much better and it's tighter up here. So that rain will just right off and gone now. And we got some extra points if we needed them, but I think we're good. I think we're going to be good there. This sure is a nice piece, wasn't it? Oh man, I had this set aside and it was 6 inches thick. So let me put it on the other side here. Someone come, they needed some wood cut for some shelving. So I'm like, I don't really want to cut one of my my round ones open. I had this sitting here waiting. I was going to cut it sort of now this spring, flip it up on its side and start cutting 6x6s or 2x6s off for my new building there, but we never got to it. Now, I've also came up with another plan but my mill's not sitting high enough for it to work. When we're doing like the last board on here, it's so close that these things have to kind of be, so you can see how this is, I can't really go much lower than that. So I come up with this little idea here, and this was supposed to cushion kind of right in the bottom there, and it will work, but it's not up high enough, and these things are a bit too tall, I guess. But I don't really want to shorten. Grab this one here. I don't really want to shorten these because I don't really think you can. Because when you're clamping in the big guys, you could shorten this a little bit. I could get that to maybe work. I could shorten it and re-weld the bottom. Got a little bit to play there with that, but I don't think I would do that, because that wouldn't be quite enough, I don't think. The mill would have to go up a little bit higher, but the concept of that would work. It would grab the very bottom of the board here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if I can kind of show you. Let's see here. I can just get this guy up a bit. Now this would be simulating that the mill is that much higher. Okay. So if the mill was that much higher, I'm gonna put you in the tripod because I'm gonna need two hands here. 1 second. Okay, if the mill was this much higher, which isn't much, let's give that a quick measure. I might just have to cut some more boards to put underneath these feet and just raise it up. Even this guy here might be enough. So we're almost 3 inches, and this guy is just over 2. So if I cut something like that and put boards across the beams here, this would work for our final cut. Get that against the fences here. Oh geez, no, not high enough. Hold on, hold with me. Bear with me, I gotta adjust this guy. Okay, so this would essentially, ooh, that works nice. Ooh, I like that, because then I could get that cut. Oh man, so I gotta get the mill up just a little bit higher. That's a little bit of screwing around though, because yeah, I'd have to cut some boards, but that would work sweet. Sweet. Might have to post that on the Woodland Mills group here. Let's take a couple of pictures here. That'd be good, and you could actually make this little bracket a little longer too if you wanted, and you could go up a little higher. This is just stuff I had, but that's definitely a possibility. But I got to get that mill up at least. It's not too far off the ground there, so that's not bad. If you had snow and crap down below there, though, it'd still be a problem. If I could get that mill up 3 inches, that would darn near be doable. Oh, that'd be sweet, because you're always just, you almost can't get down low enough when you got this last cut here. Now you could, because we're going from this to where this guy, the actual peg's got to be up here, and well, of course it's quite a bit lower, right? So now you want that in a little bit of meat in the wood there too. It's just going to bust your wood part, right? So now you're going to be cutting your last board, and it's going to be just about shaving into there. I had it where I can't get that last board, and this actually would work pretty awesome, I think. Sweet. All right, maybe you have to upgrade that and have to get this mill up a bit higher, because when I'm cutting boards, I'm going to probably do a board and batten siding on this new building. I'm gonna do 1-inch boards, so I'm gonna have to cut, you know, fairly low there, but interesting, something to think about. All right, well, there's that little project done. I think that'll work pretty darn good. Like I say, I may have to get that thing up a little higher. Something to think about, something to think about. I actually wouldn't mind the beams going the other way, to be honest. It's nice this way because you can clean it out nice. You can blow right through and it blows out nice, but I think it would just sit better the other way. Something else to think about, that I have to cut new beams for that though, and I've got I probably don't have enough that would have to be tall enough, because these we would have to cut another 3 inches thicker. So right now these are, I think, an 8. These are 7, so 8, 9, 10 inch. They'd have to be a 10 by 10. Ooh, it's hard to find a nice big tree that size, that's for sure. I could get one beam out of this guy, but I need 2 of these. You definitely get a 10 by 10 out of this one. Oh yeah, big time. Big time 10 by 10 by 15, 16. That's a big chunk of tree. That's a big chunk of tree. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. That should be good. I'll let you know how that works out for, you know, the rain coming. We're supposed to have like a pile of rain coming on Saturday, apparently. So, but anyways, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. And we'll catch you all later. Awesome.